You might have also got the dank stuff.
I'm not dank enough.
Hello.
I've never done this podcast sober. I'm not about to.
Welcome to Shrimp Hours number 111. I definitely incorrectly introduced last week's one as 109. But
I corrected it though.
That's true. Ben did correct me. But that's just because.
So we can get rid of this weird aspect ratio face cam setup going on.
No,
I wanted to make us all have even space and have it fill up the screen. What's so wrong with this?
Uh-oh.
Oh, the hamster has died.
Fill up your CPU cores, apparently.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Let's start with the news. Oh wait, no, I didn't introduce everyone. I'm here. I'm Drive here. Cody's here. Ben's here. Slap's here. Rusty's here. All right, we got a lot to talk about this week. NASCAR went to Daytona in August, and Harrison Burton won. And if you thought someone going from 32nd in points to being in the playoffs was bad, here's someone who was in 34th. Harrison Burton was dead ass last of the full-time drivers. And somehow ended up winning.
I like how we've just clowned on him for 2 years for being Mr. Irrelevant, and then he gets Wood Brothers 100th win, and he's just like in the playoffs.
It's true. I made fun of him on this podcast for being the next guy in line to try and get Wood Brothers 100th win. And even when they kicked him off the team, he was like, "We're gonna focus this season. We're gonna, finish this out. We're gonna try and get Wood Brothers 100th win." And everyone, myself included, was
whatever.
like, "Yeah, okay, all right, Harrison Burton." But they did it, and I think their last Wood Brothers
motherfucker whose first name is a last name.
I think their last 4 wins, the Wood Brothers have been separated by 7 to 10 years each. So yeah, come back in.
So it was 2024, 2017, 2011.
So come back in 2031 when someone else.
When was the last one before
Brothers
2011? Was it Elliott Sadler?
Yep, 2003, and before that it was 1993, I think. So yeah, if they exist in 7 years, they'll grab another win.
Hey, Michael Walker won the All-Star race in 1996 with them. I was there.
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
Yeah, it counts because of his illegal second ignition bucks.
Ooh.
I don't think it was illegal. I think it was just he forgot it was turned on.
In related news, we now officially have 3 blowovers in the last 2 weeks of NASCAR racing.
Hell yeah. Dude, we're so bad.
Back.
Almost 4 with McDonald.
No, it was 3 blowovers
3.5
in 1 week because Michigan happened on a Monday.
Yeah.
Or no, Xfinity race.
Yeah, it happened on Monday and then on Saturday. So this is 6 days.
Yeah, it was less than a week. We had 3 blowovers.
Yeah, just when I was about to stop watching the Cup Series, they go and put on a couple bangers, a couple weeks in a row.
Nah, it's still dead.
So yeah, followed up next week at Darlington when we get to see someone blow over. But if not that, I learned that Atlanta's the week after that. So we could be going 4 in 4 weeks.
Yeah,
or
Darlington
more.
is the cutoff race this year, right?
Yeah, and then Atlanta's the playoff opener, which is insane.
Martinsville this year, the way things are going.
That would be
somebody
bad.
hit somebody hard enough in the inside wall. I'm not going to put it past them.
Who won the Xfinity race again? Oh, it was a last lap caution. Ryan Truex.
It was Ryan Truex.
Yeah, that was uninteresting.
He was able to go to some place that's not Dover.
It's true.
Yeah, it was not Austin Hill who crashed out immediately.
Yeah,
I was kind of rooting for Austin Hill to spoil the Cup Series race because he was in that one. I was just he's inescapable. He's always going to be there.
Dude, I wanted Parker Retzlaff to win that. That would have been the perfect
that would have been
goofy winner.
Cool.
Just this nerd who jumped in the beard car first day and he almost wins it. He ended up getting.
Did you hear that he's getting shit from Chevy because he pushed a Ford up front?
Yeah. Old Trump Childress is upset apparently. And a lot of Kyle Busch fans on Twitter. I mean, we don't care about Kyle Busch fans anyway, but apparently they're also upset that the 62 decided to race on the final lap of a fucking race. Imagine.
Isn't that an independent team? They don't have affiliation with anybody.
I think Childress might help them like actually build the cars, but I'm not sure.
I'll pay some of the fucking bills. You probably
they
get a
run,
lot
like,
more
ECR
help. Richard
engines? I don't
Childress, you
know.
fucking cheapskate.
But yeah, either way, he's pissed that they decided to race, which is kind of insane. Fuck Kyle Busch. I'm glad he didn't win that.
Yeah, but do you really honestly expect Retzlaff? What was that? His second Cup Series start? Third?
First ever.
First? Okay, I thought he'd been in another one, but you know, you
Oh, wait,
expect
no.
No, I think
No,
it's his
that
second.
was supposed to be his first, but he had to do a stupid MBM race because NASCAR was like, we don't trust you in the Cup Series at a super speedway, and then he
I forgot
fucking
about
almost won. So yeah, it was supposed to be his first, but it was actually his second.
Yeah, well, I mean, here's a young kid. He's getting like his second start ever, first like big boy start in a beard car, which is not a bad car. Like they can go fast. And like you expect him to do like party loyalty and all this shit. Like, no, he's gonna go for. He sees an opportunity to win. He's gonna take it. Like
He's making a name for himself.
To say to him like, "Oh, we want you to push Chevys." Like what? No, like you fucking idiot! Like why would I just the Chevy people, the RCR people, the like people on Twitter, like, oh, Chevy should only push. Go fuck yourself, you party loyalist, tribalist hacks. We're out there trying to race. We're trying to put on a race. This kid's trying to make a name for himself. He was in position to pull off the biggest spoiler we've ever
God, that would have
seen.
been so cool.
The biggest spoiler we've ever seen since Trevor Bayne, since Jamie McMurray's first win. That would have been based as hell.
And now we just have fucking Richard Childress getting pissed behind the scenes.
Can he die already?
It'd be nice. All right, next up. In the news, Shane Van Gisbergen is going to go full-time in the Cup Series, which surprised no one. In a new Trackhouse entry where they picked up a new charter, and he's going to be racing his famous number, that 88, for some reason. I still can't figure out why. It's been almost a week.
Troll him, man.
He's run the 97 his whole life. It's his iconic thing. Every like other thing he does, he runs the 97. He went to Xfinity. They're like, all right, hey, here's a Trackhouse 97 for you. And now he's going to the Cup Series, and they were like, Dale Jr. has run this number. There's history here. Also, here's Shane Van Gisbergen. It was just such a weird everything about it. They put this whole video out where they're like, yeah, we talked to Dale Jr. about it, and like he's cool with it. It's like, why though?
Dale
it looks
Jarrett
cool.
Did we consult Dale Jarrett, you know?
We consulted Ricky Rudd.
I mean, he's got a championship to show for it, more wins than Junior. So I mean, if anybody's going to talk about it, it should be him.
It looks cool. It actually looks sick.
It's a great looking.
Just
88.
why that number though?
Is it the same font, just slanted a different way?
It looks honestly more like the original Junior Motorsports font, like that Navy car in like 2009. But yeah, I don't know why they don't run 97. They did a whole thing with the 97 last year. I don't know why it's suddenly not his number.
And then you could run like a sick John Deere throw.
Minor thing, but it's just weird.
Does someone own the 97?
No. The last time the 97
at some point.
The last time the 97 was run, I'm pretty sure was fucking Obaika Racing. That one time they showed up to Phoenix with a BK car that had 97s plastered on top of it. And that team died a very, very quick death.
Rest in peace.
Next up in the news, NASCAR confirmed that they're taking the Cup Series and the Xfinity Series to Mexico, which we already knew.
Is it the same as the Busch Series races back in the day? The Autodromo, forget his
Manos
name.
Rodriguez, yeah. It's same track where F1 races. And they're gonna run, like, it's not exactly the same layout as the Busch layout, and it's not the same as the like Cup layout. From what I've heard, it's gonna be like the first, like, it's mostly like the F1 layout, but they cut the like the tight little turns at the beginning, and which is what the Busch Series did back in the day. But I think they will be going through the baseball stadium, which the Busch Series didn't do back in the day. Either way, cool event.
You guys
It's gonna
remember
be
the
freaking,
turtles in 2005? Because they before you got to the first turn,
yeah,
it
they
was such
had
a
they
long
just
straightaway.
stuck a front chicane in the middle of the front stretch. That was insane.
Those turtles in qualifying, and like dude like almost flipped, like just almost barrel rolled off of them, because those are
I
some
hope they don't run
serious
that.
turtles, dude. Those things were like,
Yeah, because they were like,
7
here's
inches
the
tall.
it was the middle of a straightaway, and they were just like, we're gonna put a chicane here.
that was base. They should bring it back.
I don't think so. That was stupid. It made the racing like it was even harder to pass because the straightaway was cut in half.
No, they should actually put hidden turtles like all over the track. Just paint them black like the asphalt.
Like a invisible block in Mario. You don't know
Hey,
when it's coming.
we already like tear up enough of these cars. Like, let's just go full send with it. You know,
Let's
just
lean
put
into
hidden
it.
turtles.
They did a cool promo video where they had like Daniel Suarez narrate it. And I really like want him to do well there, but I'm kind of scared he's gonna get the like F1 home driver treatment where for that weekend that NASCAR is gonna be in Mexico, he is gonna have like 500 million media things scheduled every day. And I'm worried it'll affect his performance, but that's something for the future.
Well, his last win was on a road course, so.
Last one was in Atlanta, but sure.
Atlanta.
Oh. Who
Yeah,
cares
sure.
about Atlanta? That's not a real track anymore.
The greatest finish of our generation.
No, yucky.
What,
Since
that we've
2003.
already forgotten about?
Since 2003. You've already forgotten. You're just old. All right. Other.
I thought Kansas was
Larson,
the greatest finish ever.
1/1000th of a second.
Yeah, I am. That wasn't 3 cars. It was cool. It was awesome. But 3 coming
Wasn't it
along?
into 4 cars? Wasn't there a 4th car
No, it
in
was
there?
3.
It was definitely 3.
I thought it was
yeah.
4.
See,
but one of them
we've
was
already
locked
forgot about it.
You guys are.
It
old.
is long gone.
NASCAR is
Because Larson outdid it. Larson outdid it.
Well, you're biased.
NASCAR stupid. Let's talk about flips.
No, it was more news.
We need, yeah, the flip.
The
Speaking of-
Dacia Sendero.
Speaking of NASCAR,
Have they come out and like said what is going on with the car? I've been out of the loop. What's happening?
It's flipping. What do you mean?
they have a sail
They're
as the
adding a second
underbody.
shark fin to it.
But yeah, so did the second fin make it flip? What's going on?
I don't think it made
No,
it flip.
the
I just don't think it made a
second fin
difference.
The flat,
They have
completely smooth sail for an underbody is what caused it to flip.
No,
There was an
the
Xfinity car that
funniest
flipped
thing
the other
about
week, though, so you can't say that.
The funniest thing about that shit was when Michael McDowell went like halfway over and then came back down. They spent like 10 minutes talking about how great the second sail was. NASCAR really knows what they're doing. They brought that car back down.
Yeah, they
And
had a little 3D
really
model
kinda
with the diffuser flat.
Literally the very next caution.
And then, yeah,
2 laps later.
fucking Josh Berry.
I gotta say, all-time crash, the McDowell one, when the camera cut and for a split second you thought
just looks
McDowell
like he's
was going
going,
up.
oh.
Dude, that was like one of my all-time favorite NASCAR moments.
Park like
Yes, yes.
He was
Yes.
he was like 2 feet away from going through fucking Bowman's driver's window too. That was fucking scary.
No, it wasn't. That was
like,
cool.
I'm like getting on the plane in Atlanta. I'm like watching this on my phone in shrimpage. It just like watching, like muted in there, and I'm just like cackling because I can hear everybody talking in the chat.
Dude, there's a good
And everyone's
pop
like,
when he went over.
Yes, 10 out of 10 race. It's like cackling. I got these 2 dudes like sitting either side of me because I'm in the middle seat. I'm just like trying to like keep it in, like, watching these dudes like fucking die.
Because yeah, we saw the
hair.
McDowell one, and we're like, yeah, that's sick. But like, oh my god, he came so close to flipping, and then Josh Berry happened. We're like, hell yeah, 10 out of
Dude,
10.
I gotta say, everyone was crying on
Sealed.
Twitter about the Josh Berry thing, but like instantly, I feel like as a fan, we're like, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Head first upside down. Dude,
Yeah.
that's
Dude, he
amazing.
spun like a top. That was a fucking NR crash. He just spun like 20 fucking
And he's
times.
fine. We know he's safe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's the only thing we can enjoy now in NASCAR. That's the only thing. We got flips.
Just
We
saying, if
got
there was
flips.
grass down there, he would have flipped over back on his wheels.
Yeah.
He would have had his eyes bloodshot like his teammate
he
last
would've
year.
fucking-
Would have been grass.
He would have went into the campgrounds.
It did seem like they made Jeff Burton kind of like the head nerd for the weekend to do the pavement propaganda, because they'd always make him go, "Oh, thank God there's pavement there." It's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
It did help.
Pavement propaganda.
It did help the 4 car not die harder, and it did help one guy that got spun down there at some point. That would have probably like dug in.
Get hooked, and then who
Save
was it?
it. I totally forget who it was. It was someone uninteresting.
Harrison Burton.
Other NASCAR schedule news. This schedule officially comes out tomorrow, I think, which by the time this is out, you'll already know. But Bob teased it, and we already kind of know the schedule. They're bringing trucks and Xfinity back to Rockingham.
And getting rid of the Milwaukee Mile to do so.
Dude,
I might be
Xfinity is going to be a nut.
Yeah, I might
That'll
be
be
down
sick.
to go to the Rock during that.
I'm going to the Rock. Problem is, it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. And
I know.
The nearest hotel's like an hour away.
Yeah, it's like North Wilkesboro.
We're gonna have to Airbnb it.
But it's sick.
You're gonna
Like
have to do that
it
soon because they're gonna.
it's
go
gonna be
for it.
fucking awesome.
Have we ever discussed Corey Day / is he really on like the NASCAR guy
Ooh.
radar?
Who?
Oops.
All right, I just want to mention he's the next up and coming dirt guy, and he's scheduled to make his first.
Next.
No, he's in the Hendrick development ladder, and he's scheduled to make like his first truck starts in the very near future.
All right, if you're going to talk about that, I'm going to talk about the
he's
car
gonna be
store
all-
switching over from the Hoosier
all in the
ST1
NASCAR.
I'm gonna
tires
talk about
to the
IndyCar.
old
You
tires.
guys can suck my shrimp.
All right, we'll keep an eye out.
You
for
guys are
Corey
going to be
Day.
hearing the name Corey Day in the NASCAR scene a lot in the near future. Just remember that name.
I can't wait till he wins like a couple races in the truck series and then goes back to real estate sales.
Goes back to
This is on the record. I respect
muscle
Cody.
up.
This is Shrimp Hours 111. Write it down.
I mean, I'm late to the
I
season.
mean,
dirt
two
road.
years from now, he's gonna get like a random Cup Series start and win. I'm gonna have to suck Cody's dick.
Put in
At Daytona.
shrimp head.
All right, you
Be
heard
the
it
final
here.
race of the season at Daytona.
When Corey Day wins a Cup Series race, Cody gets his shrimp serviced by Slap. I just wanted to touch on the F1 news because Logan Sargent got kicked out of his car after setting it on fire, and Williams was like, "See you later. No more Americans in F1. Get fucked."
Actually, that's based. I rescind my accusation.
Yeah,
and
didn't
they
he fuck it by getting into the grass and just murdered the car?
He did like blow up a car and set it on fire in a practice session last weekend. And they're like, "We've seen enough."
He just car bombed the place.
So instead, they're gonna put in their Argentinian
bro.
their Argentinian development driver, who is 6th in Formula 2 points, barely scraped through the like threshold of super license points, and has a grand total of 1 time he's been in a modern F1 car. So keep an eye out for Franco Colapinto, who will be driving that Williams only for the rest of this season because that seat is already taken for next year.
Put
So
Pietro Fittipaldi in there. He's more qualified.
How much
yeah, but
money
he's in
did
the
his
Ferrari
father
camp.
pay for that seat?
I have no idea his family or his connections or really anything about him, because even as an F2
Anytime.
driver, he's not that relevant. So
And he ties to Germany.
Jesus Christ, I did see Twitter users.
Ancestral lineage.
I did see Twitter users like who are like, I need to see his grandparents.
What does grandparents look like?
And last thing I have on Twitter is just I wanted Caleb here for this, but motherfucker didn't show up on the night he said he would show up.
In fact, we delayed the podcast for him.
No, that was for Cody.
What?
Jenna Fryer's stupid. I just want to put that out there.
Dude,
Oh yeah,
Dude.
so stupid.
She put a tweet out after the cup race and was like, "Congratulations at Lee Diffie. You did a really good call on your debut, on your NASCAR debut." And everyone, myself included, were like, that's not his day. Like, he's literally done, I think, like 4 Xfinity races and 2 cup races in the past. Like it's not his debut. And Jenna Fryer responded by copy and pasting an angry response to everyone that pointed out that she was incorrect.
And look, it would have been fine if, yes, you fucked up the word. Just say, hey, I fucked up. I forgot about that. Whatever.
Say on his full-time debut.
Instead, I'm going to go in and completely shit on everyone that's replying back. Which, fuck Jenna Fryer with her hyping up the news of Ganassi running over a dog in 24 hours.
Jenna Fryer, for the record. I just clicked on the tweet, now it's gone.
Say a slur.
I tweeted a lot this week. She said, "Thanks for zeroing in on the most pointless part of the tweet. I've clarified what I've meant for you miserable people." And then copy and pasted it like 4 or 5 times to everyone who responded to her.
One of my favorite parts of the week was in Fiasco uploaded a video of all the replies.
Dude, it's
at the very
so
end
good.
of that video, I saw your stupid face there. I'm like, oh my god, she even got DT's ass. Like that made me pop. I was like, fucking DT is in there. God damn.
My bad.
My bad.
Like even your tweet, like I mean, there's sarcasm in there, and she still replied to you. But I thought it was hilarious that your face was like part of the stupid kid drama.
And then she quote tweeted another guy who was trying to like talk her like out of it.
I was trying to defend her.
Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. Jared. Jared said, on his debut implies that it's his season debut, but if she'd have said in his debut, then it would have meant his actual debut. And she quote tweeted that. Like this guy's just making up the English language to try and defend Jenna Fryer, which is tough. Other media members, like I wouldn't be that sarcastic with for making a simple error, but
if you're wrong, don't double down on it.
Ever since Jenna Fryer did that thing where she was like, you wouldn't believe who just killed Devlin DeFrancesco's dog in the fucking Daytona parking lot. I won't tell you, but you'll find out later.
It's a major story.
Yeah, like major story. Just for her to later on be like, yeah, it was fucking Chip Ganassi.
It is relevant. Just you wait and see.
Waste. That's all I've got for the news. Other than the Kyle Busch fans being pissed, but we already talked about that.
What else?
As such, go to Drip or Drown. You know what time it is.
You know what time it is. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. It's Drip or Drown. Drip or Drown. Drip or Drown. It's Drip or Drown. Drip or
Like
drown.
really quiet, subtle whisper track really gets to me.
Drown. Drip or Drown.
That's great.
ASMR shrimp hours.
Yeah, let's look at some paint schemes from this weekend. First of all, I just wanted to say it was really funny when the entry list for Daytona came out and it just said Ty Gibbs sponsored by Ronald Reagan. But it was actually just this like, apparently they're making a movie about
so bad
beloved President Ronald Reagan who did great things for the country.
He did not do great things for the country, I can tell you that.
Dude, this car is so bad too. It's like his face is the darkest thing on it for some reason. Like it's just a bright flag thing with a bunch of poop on the front of it.
You
I don't
guys
understand.
are hating. If it was like
I am. If it looked good, I wouldn't be as like just I don't care about American politics, but like make the guy look cool.
It's like one of those country singers sponsors a car, and it's just like their album cover on it, and it's just awful.
It looks like a Tim Duggar car.
Oh wait, they doubled down and ran 2 of them?
Yeah, Joe Graff Jr. ran one in the Xfinity series. Yeah, tough group of guys, Ty Gibbs and Joe Graff Jr. That's about who I would expect. I would hate to see my favorite driver in whatever the hell this is, but I'm glad these 2 nerds are in them instead.
Oh, look who the cat dragged in and ruined our layout.
God damn it. Alright, no cams on this thing now. Caleb's here.
Stupid motherfucker.
You even missed the whole Jenna Fryer segment. Anyway, Justin Haley was in the 51 car. We're trying to figure out what his sponsor was because it was like really hard to see it on track because they have such a small hood logo.
Dude, on TV it popped though. It was hot.
I mean, the scheme was cool, but you just couldn't read what it was. But eventually we found out it's fucking beefaroo.
Dude, there were burgers on that car?
Yeah,
I thought that said beef rod. Hold on.
Yeah, I thought it said beef rod. Beef rod.
I'll show you
Delicious.
a beef rod. But yeah, they just had burgers on the side of it, which I thought was sick.
What is beefaroo? Is this all like kangaroo and beef meat put together?
I don't know. I have no idea. Let's look it up. Since we're so intrigued by their paint scheme.
It says
It's all fun
famous
in
and
games, so
delicious.
it's like 10 minutes away from me.
Famously delicious. I don't
need
know
to
if I
go
believe that.
eat there tomorrow.
It's a good screen. I
Where's
appreciate
my
that.
beef? What the hell?
That's a throwback.
I had my beef.
Where's
Well,
the
hey,
beef?
hey, look, it's Caleb's work in Shrimp Hours 108.
I was about to say.
Oh, I figured it out. Good news. Here's the beef.
1967.
Let's go store pickup.
Order
Let's go.
online. Uh-oh.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's order online right now.
This
This is like a
ghost
ghost
kitchen?
Yeah, ghost kitchen. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
where
exactly
are the
what this is.
locations at? They got a location map.
This is
Dude,
like
that's-
Mr. Beast Burger.
I was gonna say, this is a gas station. This is like, it has to be a gas station.
They don't even
Okay.
have
Oh, hold on.
Florida.
No, hold
got-
on. These are actual restaurants.
They have physical restaurants. Hold on.
We got Michigan. We got
It
Kansas.
looks like Shake Shack because of the color.
They
Wait, this
literally
is
have no
completely different
identifiability.
branding. Look at this.
Yeah, they have no identity.
This-
Yeah, that's a
What?
ghost kitchen if I've ever seen one.
That's like an Olive Garden that they took over. What the hell?
That is an old Olive Garden.
That's a fire station.
This is, hold on.
Dude,
It's a fire station.
it's
Wait a
got to be
minute.
like a
It's got the pole in it.
That's not a Firehouse Subs. Hold on.
It literally has the pole in it. Also, their website sucks. When you click on an image, it shows it
Their
dark over
restaurant
here.
sucks. These are pieces of shit. Who would ever eat here?
This is a scam. These are ghost.
Can we send
kitchens.
someone to a beefaroo?
Yeah, see
Dude, that one's a McDonald's.
These are like
One is a
That one
McDonald's.
is a McDonald's.
these are money laundering schemes. This is like the fucking burger equivalent of Los Pollos Hermanos.
Well, why
They're just
would they
using it
sponsor-
to launder their meth money.
Why would they
Dude,
sponsor
what
a
is the
Daytona Cup race?
branding?
They don't even have a location in the state of Florida. Why would
Was that
they
not
do
like
that?
a
Illinois,
Taco
hold
Bell
on.
right there, by the way? That last one?
I'm going to the
Yes.
Taco Bell instead.
Dude.
We
They got a
need,
few
we
in
need
Rockford.
CMR
Dude,
to like scout one
we
of
might
these
need-
out.
Yeah, we need
Boots on the
boots on the
ground.
ground. Yeah, we got to send these guys.
Whiskey. This is
I-
the new
what,
red
that-
whiskey. We got to find it.
I go through Rockford pretty frequently, and I saw at least 3 branches there. I might have to stop for lunch one of my commutes.
Yeah, their headquarters are in Rockford. That's
Dude, there's no way one of these exists in Illinois. There's no way.
oh, dude, we can franchise. We can start our own beefaroo.
Sponsor a race in Daytona Beach.
Oh, dude, hold on. We got a shrimp location going.
Yeah,
All right,
Knox
so
dude,
is
that's a
let's
fine
do-
too.
fucking beefaroo.
Oh yeah, it
just-
was right next to this fair like, at Trace's.
The Shell Company.
We'll take a look. We'll report back from the beefaroo.
This
Oh,
is the
yeah,
new
we should
net.
do-
We need the shrimp to go over there.
Ben, when you get here, we should try some like incredibly Canadian fast food.
That is something I need to do. I
Have you-
didn't get the all season chips either.
Oh, all dressed.
Yeah, all dress. So I need to try that as well.
King.
All right, we'll get some. Yeah, we can take it like Smokes Poutine. Another random Stenhouse car. Fucking Entenmann's Little Bites, Biggie Muffins, Bring on the Party Cake, Kroger Capri Sun with a friggin' Capri Sun down here. They got a whole meal on the side of this car.
There's no better
Go
tradition
Biggie
than
or go
Stenhouse
home.
JTG cars and just snacks all over the side.
There's tons of. I love that they got like one snack on the door, and then they got the drink to go with it on the quarter panel.
What are they gonna do next year when this thing's at RFK and they have to
Dude,
include their little
I
pillars
don't
on
know
the side?
what the 47 is gonna look like next year.
It's not
Gone.
gonna
If it
exist,
exists,
dude. Yeah, dude,
yeah.
there's no way.
Yeah,
You're
it's
telling
dead.
me a single
mean,
car team
Dale
with their
Jr.'s graveyard.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. as the driver is gonna bring in any sponsorship whatsoever. They're gonna be like, dude, fuck off.
He does have NOS sponsorship, but
It's true, and they do.
Yeah, he
like,
gets to go drive
two
a sprint
races.
car for the rest of his life. See ya.
They sponsor a few cup races a year, but yeah, just a few.
They do like 2 races a year. Yeah.
I said a few.
Someone's gonna have to
I
step
said
up.
many.
Otherwise, we're gonna see another Roush entry sponsored by Kroger next year. I hope they make the cars look better. They should. Oh, this is one of the better ones.
It's
Dude,
a low bar to clear.
I gotta say, we talk about them every single week. I don't think there's any other team that gets this treatment.
Because they have a new design
true.
every week, and sometimes it's a banger, and sometimes it's the worst thing you've ever laid your eyes upon.
And they have tons of snacks.
They might be the kings of drip or drown. Like this might be their segment. Because I'm pretty sure the worst car from last year,
the most drownies of
the one we drowned was that moldy bread car. That was theirs too.
Mm-hmm.
They're literally the graph of just it's so over, we're so back, just over and over. It's like paint schemes.
Paid schemes. Speaking of which,
yeah,
Brad drove a King's Hawaiian soft pretzel bites, where they went like orange and blue, which I thought was interesting.
Hot. No, that's cute.
It feels like
Yeah,
a
like
fever
the-
dream that Brad got a fucking win this year. It still doesn't feel real.
I do love that they got just the bites all over the car.
Dude,
It's
and
sick.
it's on their social stuff, they had tons of bites too. Like just
Oh, did you see like the YouTube short they had where they see how close Brad can get to like the end of the pit box, and they measure it in the bites? Like,
Oh,
hey,
that's cute.
you were 8 bites away. He's like, I can get closer than that, and he like just keeps like pushing it until he just like blows over the pit box entirely.
Blow over.
That's good content. That is like good content ideas coming through the mill. Also random banger.
And they were all having a great time with it. It was awesome.
Parker Retzlaff in the Xfinity series with his usual like anti-stink sponsor. Just had like a surfing theme. I don't know why, but it looks cool.
Sunset surfing. I guess because it's Daytona Beach.
I guess so. But yeah, shout out to fucking Funko.
I love it.
All right. Some paint schemes for next week. First of all, Denny Hamlin is running a throwback to a car that he's already run a better throwback to.
That's cute. What are you hating
cool.
about?
I kind of like the
Yeah.
middle
It's
one.
cool.
I like the middle one. You're hating.
It's just weird that like they've already done this car and it looked like the actual car, and then he won. And I'm like, okay, here's a like modern version of it. I guess.
No, that looks cute as fuck.
It
Don't
gets
hate
our
on that.
attention and
Cool.
talking about it.
It's cool. A little bit of the old, a little bit of the new.
Yeah.
The only thing I hate about it is that the number is not in the circle.
I think it looks kind of cool that way.
Yeah. That's the best car he's run all season. That's a 10 out
It
of
is
10.
like not an official throwback weekend, so anything we get this weekend is a bonus.
Well, that actually
But-
looks like an 11.
You're gonna say
the
boner.
other 11s look like a pause symbol.
Pause. Fucking dude, Brennan Poole
This.
on a non-throwback weekend, but they're Alpha Prime's like, we're going to Darlington.
Tonight.
Here's a
They
banger.
gave the Moon Man the
The Brennan Poole. The Brennan
I was
Poole
about to
fucking
say,
stash.
yeah,
little
The
like
OG, there's no stash.
yeah.
I thought I was going crazy there. Why did they make him a pedo?
Is Brennan Poole driving this? That looks just like him. What
No,
are you
it says
guys
Poole
missing?
on it for,
You
yeah,
guys
I
are
don't-
missing.
It needs the hair, I guess, but it's hard to do with a moon. Anyway, looks cool.
I'll show you a
Yes.
moon.
It's
This will be a
sick.
banger. It's also sick that they got like Mac doors on the Mac Tonight paint scheme.
Come on, baby, it's Mac tonight.
Yeah, that's a sick car.
Next up,
Who
Timmy
cares?
Hill
Oh God.
is sponsored by Logan Paul's. What the hell? Yeah, it's like a Logan Paul's shampoo brand, which is called W. And they're on a Timmy Hill car for some reason.
Respectfully, genuinely, who gives a fuck? It's going to be on 35th, and we're not going to talk about it ever again. It's going to be on TV 2 times, and it'll never sponsor a NASCAR.
Dude,
car.
he should flip it and get big promo.
Yeah, get immortalized
That would
forever.
be sick.
That's the new meta.
Flip the shampoo car. Tyler Reddick is
Yo,
sponsored
what the
by.
fuck is this?
What? No, this
Tyler
is
Reddick is sponsored by Upper Deck, the guys who make trading cards, and they got Jordan
Tiger
Gretzky and Tiger Woods on the hood of the car.
The goats.
That's actually kind of sick.
Yeah.
The back end of the car is a piece of shit, but the idea is cool.
The fact that they don't have Tiger in his Sunday red is a bit of a travesty. That's his iconic look.
I forget who ran the Caitlin Clark car.
Josh
But
Berry.
they had Josh Berry. Yeah, they had some kind of trading card sponsor, and they're like, "Woo, here's Caitlin Clark." Upper Deck just one up them. They're just like, "Here's the greatest athlete in these sports just on the hood. Why not?"
That is pretty sick.
Sure.
What does it say there?
The world's greatest memorabilia.
Notice no certain football player that has been a little too inappropriate with his children.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
All right.
Tiger Woods literally flips a car every other year, drunk driving, and he's still on the hood. So I mean,
These are all porn stars, man. That's the most base thing you can do.
Lastly, McDowell's running some weird fucking, I don't know what this is, but it's interesting. Jeremy Clements is running a Booze Pops car.
Based.
Which I've never seen before, but I guess
I might have to bring
dude, we might need to get these to Talladega. Yeah.
I guess they have like
Are these just Otter Pops with alcohol?
popsicle. Yeah, that's what it sounds
hell
like.
Yeah.
What's that? Fox? What is the radio station? Fox Sports 98.3 FM, Spartanburg, South Carolina.
We've had this exact discussion on the podcast before. That's crazy.
Yeah, Slap's stupid, so that's okay.
They're always on Jeremy Clements' car.
I'm with Slap on this.
I have
what, having a bad memory?
Dementia.
Yes.
So
you and I.
We are old.
I gotta fix this. Hold on.
Oh no.
Because Caleb finally showed up. I do have to make a 6-2 thing.
Motherfucker.
I did not think we'd get this many 6-packs, to be honest with you.
Dude, yeah, the podcast was like a week from death, like a month ago.
Dude, it should have
been. Whose fault that was?
It's only been 2 weeks since the Caleb incident, even though it feels like forever ago.
Yeah, we've had back-to-back 6 week or 6 dude podcasts. I brought it back to life. Y'all are hating.
By delivering one of the worst shows.
All in favor?
Wow, dude. Wow.
I keep telling you guys it's a bad idea to have this human being on this like podcast.
Yeah, petition to ban Caleb from shrimping permanently.
What about Caleb? Caleb has to be on the podcast. I keep telling you, this fucking idiot needs to go. He's got to go. We got to get rid of him. I'm talking black bag over the head as he leaves.
You guys, you're all haters. You're all haters, Slap.
Talk about him again. He never existed. You
are a hater.
K-word him, take him out back, be done with it. Drown him in the drainage lake out behind the Target, and we just act like it never happened. We never knew him. We don't know who this guy is.
Slap, thanks for zeroing in on the most pointless part of the segment. I clarified what I meant for
That is the wrong Animal Planet song. Where's the real one?
I forgot to download it.
Thanks for zeroing in on the.
Well, if we're editing this thing already, put the correct one in there.
Hold on, I'm gonna load it in.
Where's Ellie?
Yeah, where's Ellie?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, why is it so loud? There we go.
Dude, we got to replace the moo with the fucking cat noise.
Yeah.
I like the
thing
cat
is,
opening up is great. Though.
I put Windows 11 on my computer, and I don't have all the plugins.
It's over.
So I just added on to what I had.
That's fucked up. Where is Ellie, Cody? Where is she?
She's on her chair. Oh, she's not. She's in her little.
He is on her throne.
You got a thumb to go bite through.
Emilio.
All right, Animal Planet.
Yeah,
Cody went to a bunch of different tracks, but also went to the Milwaukee truck race. How was that?
The last ever race in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
It's a sensitive topic.
Back.
I'm sad. First, we got told once they got rid of Cup in favor of the street course. It's like, hey, stop complaining. You still got Xfinity at Road America, and then they got rid of that starting this year. And then they're like, hey, stop complaining. You still got trucks at the Milwaukee Mile. What are you fuckers going to say now?
Hey, stop complaining. At least you have IndyCar Road America.
And it's not like there was bad turnouts. Like every event always had good crowds, and then they repay us by fucking us and stabbing us in the back.
My only complaint is
it's the only NASCAR way.
Sell the NASCAR.
With the trucks, I think it would have been funny instead of going to Lime Rock if they took the Milwaukee date and put it at Chicagoland instead, just to make you cry even more.
I would have liked that better than the street course. At least Chicagoland's an actual fucking racetrack. I would have liked Chicagoland. That would have been based.
Did you see we're going to San Diego in 2026 too? That's fucked up.
Possibly.
What? I didn't hear about
They
that.
also said that about Pittsburgh and other places.
Yeah, Adam Stern 1 hour ago says NASCAR
Montreal.
can host a street race in San Diego as soon as 2026 per people familiar. So
And
Chicago's
Toronto.
dead.
Remember
I thought that
going to
was
come to Toronto?
I thought that was kind of a confirmed rumor where they're going to do the street course at one city for like 3-4 years and then like switch it up to a different
Yeah, it's
city.
the same thing as the Clash. They're going to go to a new venue, and then after the venue gets tired, they're going to go to a new city that's excited to host it.
Go to San Jose over the tram line and just launch the cars off of it.
Nah, put it on the Cleveland airport. That's what everyone wants.
Nobody
No
wants
one
that,
wants
man. You
that.
say everybody wants that every time. Literally, not a soul wants to go to the Cleveland airport. And Slap doesn't count because he's not human.
Yeah, just because David Land is obsessed with the Cleveland airport doesn't mean everyone else
what the people want.
It's actually points against it.
What if
Yeah,
they
right.
put
If the ones
36
arguing
degrees of
for that,
banking?
if the ones arguing for that race are Ben, Caleb, and David Land,
What do you mean, Ben and Caleb? I'm arguing against it. That thing's a dumpster fire.
good. You're on the right
Exactly.
side of history for once.
Where NASCAR belongs to be.
Belongs to be.
Dude.
All right.
Put it
36
on the
degrees of
river
bacon
that's
the
on
airport.
fire.
I'm down.
Is there any other, like actual Animal Planet this week?
Yeah, Caleb's just like, overall existence.
Slap, do we have any Animal Planet over in Japan?
Oh, do we not?
Yeah.
We Slap went to the fucking Muscle Mommy Cafe since we
Show us
we
the
last had
videos.
him on.
Yeah. No.
Is there
only-
video of you getting
only
slapped?
Only Rusty has seen that.
What?
Yeah, he has videos that he doesn't trust us showing us.
I want to see
I don't
it.
know if there's a bigger rat move than that.
Slap
right there.
is my hero. I love this man.
Listen, I paid a Japanese triathlon runner 1,000 yen to slap me across the face.
Multiple
dollars is
times.
that?
Multiple times.
Was it like a playful, like
He paid
professional
for
slap,
one.
or did she not hold back?
He paid for one, but he got 3. You're paying 1,000 yen. I hope she doesn't hold back.
It's like $8.
Hell yeah. This is the slap photo of excellence.
I saw some comment. It was like, oh, so he went to like a fit gym or like some sort of like some gym. Like, what's the
No,
big
no.
deal? It's like, hey, buddy, that ain't a gym.
This is a bar where you
Or
pay good
yeah,
money.
it's like a CrossFit. He's like, yeah, so we went to like a CrossFit gym. What's the big deal?
There it is.
So my server that night was where is it? I bought a hat. It's got the Muscle Mommy logo on it, and I got my server to sign it.
With a little cat.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes.
That's sick.
And she was really cool. You know, she spoke English and all that, so that was neat. And she kind of like walked me through like how everything there works and all that shit. And she was like, "Here's all the different stuff you can get." There were some dudes who paid the 5,000 yen for getting slapped by every single girl at the bar.
That's sick.
And I was like trying to see like if my girl was she slap. I paid for one slap. She gave me like 3 of them, like back to back to back. And I'm like, man, maybe she just like either liked me or didn't like me or just hated me or whatever. I don't know
That's
what to
for you
make
to
of
figure
that.
out.
But then when she does like the go around with the dude who paid to get slapped by every single like girl there, she gave him the same treatment. 1, 2, 3. So that's just like her thing. And I just like told her, I was like, You do everything extra here. Like you just go like ham on everything.
Dude, she probably loves it.
Yeah, and I told her, like, you know, you're not as like muscular as like some of the other girls. She's like, oh, I do triathlon. She put her leg up on the bar. She got like calves the size of cantaloupes. just like fucking ripped like on her legs and shit. And I'm like, I like literally like said out loud, I was like, holy shit. There was like one girl from Brazil there. She just has like tattoos all over her arms and legs. She looked like a fucking Instagram model, and she was very popular amongst the slap enthusiasts.
Can they specifically be like, here's 1,000 yen, I want her to slap me?
Yeah, you can do that. You could just be like, yeah, here's 1,000 yen, I want that one over there to slap the shit out of me.
Jesus Christ. That does sound like a fun job. You get paid to slap these fucking dudes.
By the way, it's like for an hour and a half you're there, and you got to like pay in advance for a 5,000 yen like ticket to get there for your time slot, and it's all you can drink. Yeah, just so I like had 3 beers and like 3 highballs, and I thought the highball was going to be like a pint glass or whatever. It's a fucking big ass fucking mug. Like it had to be like 30 ounces or some shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they take care of you over there. You get your money's worth if you're into degenerate shit.
Good reviews. What's it called if anyone else wants to actually go?
It's literally just called Muscle Girls.
So is that what it says in your hat?
If you're in Tokyo and you just look up Muscle Girl, and like it'll auto complete and it'll be like this bar in Ikura Bokacho or whatever that little shopping district's called. There's also it's like an entertainment district. There's like a lot of different bars and shit there that, you know, cater to different tastes, I guess you could say. And then in the middle of the entertainment district, there's like a hotel there, and I was like, oh man, I bet that place is fucking lit. And I like look on the side of the like doorway, and it like pay by the hour. I was like, oh,
it's a love hotel. Yeah.
No. Oh, that kind of place. Rusty's looking at it right now. He's planning the
trip. By the hour. That's always a great thing.
Are you fully decked out in Timberwolves gear today? Is that just the hat and the shirt?
Unintentionally. I got the hat for work, and I was at the gym.
Sick.
And it was just my bad.
Does he have the arena chair as well to go with it?
No, it's only the Iowa chair.
Yeah, I need to steal one from Target Center, but right now it's just
I'm looking at it right now. It says reservations are required to go there.
Yeah, Slap made a reservation.
Wow. How far out is the book?
Wow.
I'm disappointed there.
What did you ask, Caleb?
I said, how far out was it booked when you did it?
Was it like pre-flight?
I booked it on Sunday, and then I went there on Thursday, so it's not that bad.
It's not like there's like a 4-month waiting list.
By the way, there's like only fucking foreigners there. Like no Japanese dude goes there. It's
a bunch
all
of white guys.
It's a bunch of like parties. There's like a party from Italy. There's a party from Australia. There's a couple dudes from PA.
Yeah, exactly. It's like living in New York. Be like, hey, you want to go to the Statue of Liberty today? It's like, no, fuck that. We live here.
You want to go to the Muscle Girl
when you go to the Empire State Building, there's nobody there from New York. They don't.
Yeah, it would kind of be weird to be a regular at the Muscle Girl Cafe, I guess. You show up, they know the order, they know who's gonna slap you.
Hold on,
it's like Cheers Muscle Mommy edition.
Let's not pretend if there was a Muscle Mommy bar in Greenville, South Carolina that Slap would be there every day.
Dude, it'd be
$58 for an hour and a half, and it's all you can drink.
Dude, he'd be like Norm from Cheers.
He'd be there every
He'd
week.
Be Norm from Cheers, where everyone knows your name. Hey, what's up, Slap? They all walk
Slap.
Hey, Slap, you want another slap? You know, 1, 2, 3.
So that's what
Did you tell him that your name was Slap Shoes?
I probably should have. No, I probably shouldn't have.
You probably shouldn't have.
He just pondered his whole life there for a sec when he was like, damn it, that was a missed opportunity.
I don't think it was.
He would have been the king there if he had said, "Hey, my name is literally Slap."
They would have gave me like all 12 girls slap me in the face for free.
In your dreams. All right, let's roll into the media check-in. I gotta say, first of all, BeamNG NASCAR finally came out last weekend, and the kids have been going nuts over it. I've received so many stupid questions about that mod over the past week.
How do you get mods on console?
Hey, how do I make paint schemes in the clearly illustrated paint schemes tab?
Dude, I had a kid go on the forums and say that my mod had possible malware in it because all they did is they took the Google Drive link and put it onto like a fucking virus scan, and it was like there could be something in here, and they were like, hey guys, I'm not going to download it, but just so you know. I was like, fucking shut up. There's another kid who said he downloaded both files and it was like 37 kilobytes, and he definitely just saved like the website's HTML file to his computer. But overall the response has been good, which is awesome because it's been really fun to play with. Another thing, I finally got Drafty Car today. For those of you who don't know, that's like the new Brian Blackford phone game where it's basically Nasty Car. Everyone knows Nasty Car, right? It's like that, but with 42 cars and a career mode and like 4 different series. And it's like actually kind of sick. It's like clearly based off of like Dirt to Daytona, but it's just Nasty Car where you just go in a straight line. But with 42 cars, it's actually kind of nutty. And I may have put like a couple hours into it already, but it's fucking fun, dude. It's actually like
I couldn't sit through the ads, dude. When if I get just fucking pounded by ad, like click on a thing, you get an ad.
It does throw a bunch of ads at you, so you have to have like something else to do, because every time you finish a race, it's like here's a fucking 15-second ad for some shitty mobile game.
I would rather just play like if you just paid like $5 at least. Yeah, pay $5.
He said he's working on it. You can wait. You're allowed to wait.
I will say, and if we're speaking on mobile games, I've been going ham. I had this game in high school that I would always fucking play instead of doing my work called Retro Bowl, and I've gotten back into it.
Isn't that just like a Tecmo Bowl remade?
Yeah, but you get to do like you have like this entire thing. You like manage your roster and everything, and like upgrade shit. So just to show you how much time I put into this, I started this like probably 3 weeks ago, by the way. I'm on year 22 of my Retro Bowl, and I'm in the NFC Championship versus the Packers. I don't know if
people are actively ransacking the local Target because Caleb's playing fucking.
Nah, I'm on break, but you know. They've ransacked the Target for far less, so I mean,
a flash mob shows up. Caleb doesn't even notify the authorities because he's face down in Retro Bowl.
He's busy watching flips on.
Make sure to send this to my boss, but I don't give a fuck what happens in that Target. Like, you want to steal shit? Like, go the fuck ahead. I don't give a fuck.
Rusty, you want to talk about these books?
Oh yeah, all right. So. Today was like the orientation day for someone in my family, and as a right-wing extremist father, it is my duty to go.
Oh my god!
Look at the library's books.
Yes.
Oh my god!
But not to the extent that you guys think I would. I just walk in. And they got like, in libraries, they got stuff in prominent display, like they're like the promoted selection, like curated by the creepy librarian. And what do I see as soon as I walk in?
Rusty's gonna burn his kid's school down because there were gay books in the library.
But once again,
Rusty's gonna start a book burning.
Yes.
In the parking lot.
This is an
Jesus Christ.
This is an elementary school.
Our youths have been taken too far. We're going to take all the Kiss albums and we're going to throw them in the parking lot.
Why are we role-playing a 9/11 Ground Zero situation? Like, what is this? What is this?
What are you saying?
Dude,
I've read this book before.
9/11.
This dude, so Alan Gratz, this author, he actually came and visited my school. He has a bunch of other books. I think it was like one is called Code of Honor. The other one's Refugee, but I mean they're actually pretty solid. But this one's about a kid. He goes with his dad. Like it's like bringing your son to fucking work day on 9/11.
9/11. That's tough.
Yeah, but yeah, he has to like get out of the thing. But then they skip ahead. The back half of the book is like 20 years in the future, and it's some kid in the Middle East who's getting drone striked because we decided to go to war.
Oh, that's actually based.
Yeah, no, it's a really good book. His other book, Code of Honor, is that was one of my favorites. It's about a kid whose brother is in the army, and I think he gets like, I don't remember. It was like kidnapped, and he converts to jihad, as Eddie would say. And I mean, just everybody fucking like goes after him at school and shit. And then he and his brother, it like boils down to his brother's a double agent the entire time, and they're trying to like blow up the Super Bowl or something. But they're pretty solid books. I mean, for if you're like in 8th grade.
So I thought it got even, well, this is for K through 5, and it got even better. Right below it, they had a whole series called like I Survived. And like you look at this, the binding of the book, it's all these super traumatic like world events, like terrorist experiences. Yeah,
I survived the Nazi invasion, the shark attacks of 1916. What the hell? I survived the Hindenburg disaster.
So if you there was like a whole like 30 book series of this, and there was one that caught my eye, and I couldn't believe they fucking put this in print. But I survived the Great
Molasses Flood.
No way. Rusty, you gotta buy that. You gotta buy it and read it to your
Tell your kid you get it and read it.
I survived the Great Molasses Flood 1919.
Oh my god.
We need that on a shirt, by the way.
Oh, we need like a I survived the Great Molasses Flood, and all I got was this t-shirt.
Oh,
it's some girl on a horse running through the molasses flood while it's like carrying cars on like tidal waves in Boston.
I was about to say, isn't that horse like A, swept away, and B, burning alive? Like how does that
look
work?
at its legs?
They're singed, but it's fine.
How much can you write about that? These are like sizable books. Like this, I understand.
Hey, a silo burst, people drown. One person.
I also read these in my day. The Titanic one's pretty sick. The Shark Attack one's pretty cool. I don't know about the Great Molasses Flood.
That's hilarious.
Look, back in my day, we had Goosebumps, and that was it.
Yeah.
I can just imagine
There's a monster in my
I
basement.
survived the Great Molasses Flood.
Rusty's looking at all these books like, why are they writing this? And then just sees fucking molasses and goes, oh my god.
Dude, how much did you start laughing when that caught your eye?
The CIA has come into my kid's school. It's over.
Imagine just going to like open house with your kid, and you just like hear somebody cackling in the library. Just
taking a picture of a molasses flood book.
How much were you laughing when you fucking saw that? Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
I forget what it was. I was at a bookstore and I saw this one crazy ass book one time. I don't remember what it was, but I remember I just got my phone out and took a picture of it and sent it to Shrimp Chat. And literally within 5 minutes, Rusty had sent me a picture back, and it was the exact book I had taken a picture of.
It was some conspiracy thing. Which one was it?
It's like the Watchtower or something.
All right, we don't have to share which one it was.
No. Well, I mean, we can dive into it if you want. I've read
No.
But it was like it was like just a crazy conspiracy book. And Caleb was like, haha, look at this stupid book. And then Rusty just took a picture of it in his house.
It is nightstand. Dude, it's his nightstand.
Next to his bed, I forgot. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
right next to the Cheese Whiz.
To be completely honest with you, I remember exactly what the book was. I just didn't want to say it on
All right, that's fair.
I'll leave it there.
Doesn't have to be out there.
Yeah, the Cheese Whiz right here next to me. I got that thing on me.
Oh.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You got Cheese Whiz on the nightstand, bro?
You just pulled out a thing of Cheese Whiz
on the battle station.
Where's the 2-liter Mountain Dew?
Why do you have cheese whiz at your computer? Oh,
there's
Jesus
your thumbnail.
Christ. Yeah, easy. Jesus Christ.
You need to kill yourself. Holy fuck.
It's a good accoutrement with the spam.
God.
Those spam chips were actually busting, by the way.
All right. Well, if you
Tallboy PBR, good choice there, buddy.
if you ever had cheese whiz straight out of the can and washed it down with beer, send us an email.
Sentiment, guys.
I'm playing the song.
Send in your fucking mail. Wash your fucking hands.
Wash your fucking hands, Slap.
Caleb, you opened 2 of these.
Send them in.
I can see that you've peeked at these.
What?
The number of people that
Welcome to
fucking
fan
wash
mail.
their hands in
Bro, your noise gauge is
What is
just
going
like-
on?
Your noise gate is killing off.
Slap is talking straight into the microphone, and we got about a quarter of what just happened.
I'm back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I kept counting the number of people who actually wash their hands in Japan. 2 of them.
Oh my god.
That doesn't excuse your behavior.
That does
These
not.
are my people. These are my people. That like there was a bunch of people that like put their hands like in the faucet, get like a quick little splash of water, and then like they take out their handkerchief and they wipe it down, and then they just go on about.
Oh,
their
the one
business.
that they put back in their pocket.
Yeah.
Oh.
No wonder their
refuse to
country got
believe.
nuked.
I refuse to believe that the 3 weeks you were there, you saw 2 people total wash their hands. I think you were just
four
paying.
weeks.
I think you were just paying attention to like the moments where you wanted to like solidify your argument. You're like, see, I saw one person that didn't wash his
Yeah,
hands.
it's a bias reporter.
You can go to Japan. Nobody fucking washes their hands, dude.
If you aren't an animal and you actually wash your fucking hands, send us an email
Send them in, guys.
to ShrimpHoursPresents@gmail.com. We'll also
Most
take other
residents of Japan
questions,
probably
comments,
aren't
or
as
concerns.
animalistic as Slap is either. All the filth that he has on his paws all the time.
Caleb, you absolutely opened 2 of these emails.
I did not open any emails.
Someone opened 2 of these emails. Okay.
What emails are they?
Okay. Don't look now.
He's opening them now.
All right. We got 14 emails this week.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're so back.
We
Hell yeah.
are. Well, I'm going to
Speed
quick
run.
fire these things.
No more
All
than
right.
30 seconds.
This
for you.
podcast is going to be 3 hours.
First one comes in from
my
Harley
God.
Payne. It says, "Hey Shrimps, college just started again. I think it's time to renew my rent from last year. My rant from last year. My college let in more new students this year than ever, and the city's completely full of clueless, freshly minted adults who've been unleashed on the world. Freshmen not having cars needs to be a thing again. The city's overrun with people who think pressing the gas pedal will make their car oh, it's a bunch of people with cars because you live in a car-centric university. That's tough. People talking on speakerphone in public, inexplicably stopping in the middle of active walkways. Shut up and get out of my way. If there's a class called Not Being a Fucking Idiot 101, maybe 20 people would pass. I'm tired of living in a city of Coriola joys. Have fun and stay cool and hydrated in the summer heat." From Harley Payne.
That was a good email.
Who
This
then
man lives in hell.
responded with another email to correct his typo from the email.
Okay.
Yeah, you had me at
Well.
letting people in.
Oh, shrimpidus.
Jesus Christ. All right, next one comes in from Keegan. It says, "Hey Shrimps, I got my own concerns said to me yesterday. It's not as bad as my grandpa dying, but if you recall, Slap had this issue last year. At the age of 18, going into college school year, and with shit for money, I've been announced that I have a hernia. It's very poor timing, as Slaps took a long recovery, and I don't know when I'm going to be able to get it surgically repaired because I don't know how college takes days off. All I do know is I don't have class on Friday, which helps me a bit. Thanks, guys, enjoying the show." From Keegan. That's tough. That is
It might
tough
be tough
timing.
now, but you'll make a full recovery, and someday you'll be getting slapped by muscular Japanese women with a fully healed abdomen.
But also, if you get a
Soon
doctor's
you will
note,
have your own very own mesh tourniquet. Or what was it?
Tourniquet.
Corset.
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 Can't even
and
say
it's
a
mesh
little bit
corset.
different.
in my experience,
Words
as
are
long as you
hard.
get a doctor's note, you can just kind of get out of anything, and they usually just post shit online so you can catch up and keep up.
It's
You'll be
true.
alright.
Yeah, go to the TA.
I mean, it's not as long as you're not like super active, like lifting heavy shit every day, and you're not like running around. Like a hernia isn't really gonna hurt you at all.
Yeah, but get it fixed.
Yeah, now's probably the best time to get it fixed for you.
Honestly, yeah, before things ramp up, like before it's like properly like getting in the
as long as you're able to afford it, that's the issue.
Yeah, I forgot it's America.
America. Fuck yeah.
Get insurance and do not divulge that you have a hernia because they can't get you for pre-existing
Hopefully your
conditions
parents
anymore.
have good insurance.
I don't know if this is a Canadian thing, but our university also comes with like a little bit of health coverage since you're paying out the ass for tuition already. So check that out.
It's legal.
Because you might have
Canadian
something.
thing.
All right. Luke writes in. He says, the fact that the second most useless driver in Cup is in the playoffs and Ross and Bubba are going to miss tells you everything you need to know about this joke of a sport.
Amen.
Skill issue.
Ross and Bubba are both two of the most useless drivers in Cup this season anyway, so what's the point
So
of
they've
like,
both done nothing this season.
What the fuck happened to Ross?
Harrison Burton won.
Ride to just...
Yeah, he fell off.
Trackhouse is washed. I mean, they had one good season. I think their one good season honestly was more of an outlier than like consistently they've been. I mean, they haven't been good. They're even worse
That's a
this
good thing
year.
you're adding another car.
Well, Ross was
ever since Ross got put in his place, he hasn't done anything really.
Yeah, Mr. H put his cock down somebody's throat and haven't. I mean,
Gave him leukemia.
Oh, I forgot.
Jesus.
Oh my.
All right, the next email comes in from Driven Dragon 4.
Yeah, I'd gloss over that too.
Who says, now Harrison Burton will be my pick for the first round elimination.
it's actually transmitted cancer. Shut up.
Can we make that a title? Is that even allowed?
No.
I'll let you decide that.
No.
Yeah, it's your podcast. It's your
Even
podcast.
Slap saying no.
All right, the next email comes in from our good friend from down under Jar, who says, Arvo all y'all, if we ignore the idiocy of the playoff system, which eliminates all legitimacy, then what we've just seen are two quite interesting things. One, Harrison Burton finally gave the Wood Brothers their 100th Cup victory. And two, Cody Ware finished 4th.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
The latter of the two is like a minority coming 6th in a Grand Prix in the olden days. It happened. Because not only is it the best finish by a Rick Ware racing car ever, but it's also their first ever top 5 finish. It's time to buy a lottery ticket because these things come in threes, and we still haven't seen the third thing. Thanks for Andrew.
Atlanta hype.
Atlanta blowover.
It's true.
Cody Ware. I can't believe
Atlanta.
Cody Ware like beat his girlfriend, came back, and then got a top 5 at Daytona.
He never left. He never left.
Must be nice. I wish my dad owned a Cup team.
Now.
8
He
months
beat his
ago.
wife and now he'll beat the field. Hey, what did they do?
All right, Silt Striders writes in. NASCAR is back, and actually, I don't feel too embarrassed to be a fan after Daytona. That was so cool seeing the Wood Brothers get their 100th win as a team, and I was shaking from excitement when that happened. Also, Lee Diffie made that moment more special in my opinion. Yes. Yeah. I'm planning to make a trip to Martinsville this fall for the Xfinity race to redeem my trip to Charlotte in May, and I hope to see some stupid chaos go down. Go for the Miona race too. When NASCAR
I think
said
that's
that
supposed to be the week before.
Oh, is it? Oh, god damn it. When NASCAR said that the finish is under review, I said, does the NASCAR headquarters have loading docks? You guys know where this is going. But it didn't happen, so the trucks go back into storage.
Around Queen Street, you just, you know.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Keegan wrote another email and said, fucking good race. NASCAR thinks they're smart. Logano and NASCAR trying to terminate flipping in our sport, which shouldn't happen. And we got a free finish. First time winner and a milestone win. Good race. Don't even care that Brad didn't win, from Keegan. It was kind of sad that Brad got that nonsense penalty, but then he got back in there. He got a decent finish. Yeah, it's true. It also, yeah, it doesn't matter. And Jackson sent an email and said Spotify auto-generated chapters are wild because I sent a screenshot of Not that book. Of our podcast from last week where Spotify made a section called Corey LaJoy blows himself.
Not too far off. I mean, that's it got the spirit of it.
I think
Can that be the title of the podcast?
I don't
Corey
think it
LaJoy
can.
blows himself.
Dude, that's
yes,
the one. That's the one.
Corey LaJoy blows himself.
What happens when Corey LaJoy finds this podcast?
Well,
we call him a piece of shit and he's a loser and he'll be out of a job.
I don't think anyone picked up on this, but this is actually in an email that I read, which is why I guess Spotify picked up on it. Because someone said Corey LaJoy blew himself. Oh, it was Carl. Carl had an email titled Corey LaJoy blows himself, asked to leave.
That kills people.
This is probably going to be titled that again, to be honest. Spotify's listening. Here's one of the emails that Caleb read. Harley Payne wrote in, and I know Caleb read this
for
because
one of the chapters to be mandatory Caleb death threat.
the subject line is Caleb, you fucked up. It says, I downloaded the schedule leak thing that Caleb made to try and spread the propaganda, but we've had a major slip in security. The file name is fakescheduleleak.webp.
What?
You gave it away. I wouldn't have thought of it either, but this breaks the whole thing. Nice going, Caleb.
Yeah,
I didn't
Caleb,
title
cover
anything
your
fake.
tracks.
Where are you downloading a WebP file from? I literally, it's a PNG off my phone that's just random characters that I uploaded on Twitter. Somebody else must have downloaded the picture and then made it a WebP file and called it fake schedule. I don't know.
You're
Fuck
faking
you.
a fraud.
Next year I'm gonna make it a PDF. You son of a bitch. I'll put a keylogger in it.
Put on a floppy disk while you're at it.
Someone's stupid. And it's not me.
The next email comes in from Jack, who says,
It is you.
he says, what do the NASCAR playoffs and Jenna Fryer have in common? They suck.
They need to die in a fiery car accident.
Jack was another one, by the way, who was in that Carlos video. Because he had he also dropped like a, hey, that wasn't his debut, and got the fucking copy pasted response.
That's based.
Jenna added more fire to her unprofessional persona by creating social media shitstorm over being corrected for a simple mistake. I remember earlier this year, she also broke the news about Devlin DeFrancesco's dog getting run over before anyone else did because it's news. Imagine taking time in your day to get mad at a high schooler. Cringe.
I mean, that happens all the time with us and Caleb. I mean, so she's
That's true.
at that point.
Also, Harrison Burton's upset win has been ruined for me by the win and you're in, because how the fuck does it make sense that the last place driver in points makes the playoffs? I hope Slap doesn't cause a cum tsunami with how much he's gooning over Japan, especially the muscle mommies from Jack.
Cum tsunami. That might have to be.
That's the title. That's the title.
That's not the title.
No.
We've literally already had cum in the titles before.
I know,
What's
that's
the issue?
enough.
Although,
in the title before too, like it's no big deal.
while
more
Slap was
cum.
there, though, there was a risk of a
No
severe
more cum.
earthquake causing a tsunami.
Yeah, I was on the other side of Japan though. When Slap was in the north, I
Slap
think.
fucking getting
something happened
slapped
to
by Japanese women.
Two typhoons while I was over there, man. The rain in Tokyo when I got there was like torrential.
Slap
These
just
things
gets
happen.
swept away by a tidal wave. Just the sea of Japan.
Tidal wave of muscle mommy sweat.
Jesus Christ. All right. Mr. Ass writes in. He says it's the last Bowman Gray update. Some wacky stuff went down in the stadium stock race. Overall, I feel like 2024 was a bit of a dud season compared to 23 and 22. Also, I went to the IMSA races at VIR. It was all right. And he has linked a video of another Bowman Gray fight. Oh God.
Yep.
You're not showing it.
I will. You fiend.
Loser.
He said there was a crash that like these guys got pissed about. Let's take a look. White car dumps orange car, and this is in like a stadium stock. I don't know what that is. It looks like a street stock, but
dude,
yeah, like a Hornet type beat.
Wonder what kind of.
Anyway, orange car got dumped,
Shouts to the Flow Racing banner.
and then I think there was some kind of beef.
I wonder what kind of infrastructure
after the
updates we have
checkered.
to make to the track once
Yeah, look at these walls, dude. Like even the walls come
fences.
in at the end at the exit of turn 4 where the like.
I wonder if they're gonna put in
football
catch fences.
fucking
That's just
thing
gonna
is.
completely block the view for like
There's fences here.
in the corners, I suppose. I don't know if that's
So
gonna
after
fly
the
for
race, we get a
NASCAR.
nice little demolition derby because
my
that's a
God.
reasonable thing to do. There's a third party coming in here. What's he pissed about? Oh,
Oh,
is that one of their fucking dads?
Everyone cheering.
Oh, they're brothers. He was coming to back up his brother. Oh, is this guy gonna get dragged?
Oh my god.
Imagine like hitting the dude's car like with your car and then like freaking out and panicking and like trying to full throttle it away once he comes at you in the window.
He's
He
an
didn't tear
animal.
some body panels off. Oh, someone's dad just got taken down. That's a big boy.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Dude,
Yeah,
it is just... It's not worth it
fucking
over
kill
your
him.
stupid
Rip
little
his
mini
head
stock
off.
race.
I cannot believe they're taking the cup serious.
He's like telling the cop
What?
like, "Hey, go arrest that fucking guy in the fucking black driver's suit."
Dude, this is... I can't believe this is real. Like, I understand why you'd go watch this, but this still, like, is kind of embarrassing to racing.
well,
Do you
I
think
don't
they
know.
do you think they upgrade the facilities, like the
They gotta
walls, the
upgrade the
pavement,
walls.
the
They-
infield, all
yeah,
this stuff? Because they're
have
probably
to.
gonna put some type of
Hey, DT.
like temporary pit road
What's
or
up?
something. I don't know.
I have a semi-serious question. I'm being half a smartass, but I'm also kind of serious. What's the difference between that, like just pure carnage and just fist fighting and just kind of encouraging the fighting and racing? What's the difference between that and hockey, where
Cars.
the fighting is encouraged and
People getting dragged around by cars or, like, cars
as opposed to
running
punching
into
someone where they can
cars.
go unconscious and have their head bounce off the ice, or I mean, what's the difference?
I feel like you're dealing with a lot of hypotheticals
Boys have
here
at it.
versus like fucking.
I feel like if they
Hypotheticals
took their
happen.
helmets off and they were like, here's an agreement, let's go at it. Like, a lot of hockey fights are, like, mutually respectful. Like, the guys are going at it and then they'll have a good ass
they
fight
take their
and then they'll
gloves
get pushed
off, and
off
then
and then
they're
we're like, all right,
going.
good fight, bro. See you
All right,
later.
that guy came up and T-bowed him, and he jumped out and started coming out the window. And the gloves
Yeah, and then
were
he
off.
gets dragged around by a car that's still going. Like,
Well, that's because the initial instigator was a pussy. He instigated and then ran away once the guy came running to his window.
that wasn't even the like instigator, because the instigator was the orange car because he got dumped. That was the other guy's
Oh, that's a
brother who
racing
came in.
incident. The instigator is the one that's fucking coming in after the race and using the
Like,
vehicle
if-
as a weapon.
I don't know. If you're gonna have them fight, listen, I've always been saying this. Make
Put
a
in a
little
wrestling ring.
Make them take their helmets off and just be like, all right, have a referee there, keep it clean. See you
get the
later.
knives out.
There needs to be a WWE ring in every fucking infield of
Yeah.
racetrack.
Dude, can you imagine how sick that would be if some short track was just like, here's a ring. If you want to go in, you take your helmets off, you have a referee, like, keep track of the fight, and then
That would
after
be
a minute
based.
or whatever, they're like, all right, see you later.
The
Everyone's good.
closest thing I can think of is Chili Bowl. Like, the promoter encourages it. He's like, once you go up the ramp and into the pits, like, if you're fighting up there, like, you're fucking DQ'd, like, because we don't want pit members and other people get involved that we can't control. If you're gonna fight, pull up right here in front of the ramp, get out of your cars, and do it in front of the fucking fans. That's like the
Hell
rule
yeah.
there.
Could you imagine in Cup, like if they were just pissed at each other instead of having the fucking bodyguard there to like split it up as soon as it happened? They like had to like take him off to a separate place, and then we're like, all right,
Yeah, they
just
have the
fucking
guy
like, go at it.
already. He can
That's
just
what I mean.
riff the
That's
fight.
what I mean. Yeah, go at it. Like just section them off. Make sure that no pussy ass crew members can get involved.
It's NASCAR's
just-
Herb Dean. Just fucking.
It would
just
solve
fucking-
everything.
I don't want
NASCAR
to
would be
hear the
so
bell
bad.
until I see blood.
The guys can let it out. If it gets like dangerous, then the ref can stop it, and no like crew members no Davy Seagulls get knocked over tires, and no crew members jump in and start
No
hitting
Bob
anyone.
Pockers in the middle of the thing holding his little phone.
His
going
camera
on.
gets turned around.
Looking terrified.
Have Ricky Stenhouse try to go for a kick on Kyle Busch, and he wraps his leg around his knee or whatever.
If
All
Ricky
right.
Stenhouse Jr.'s fucking pussy ass dad wasn't there, Kyle Busch would wreck his shit. Don't even play.
The next email comes in from Carl, which says, "Hi Shrimps. In episode 110, you asked the audience to send hate towards Caleb. I did, because he
Hate,
fucked
hate,
the
hate,
podcast.
We did do this.
Carl says, fuck you, Caleb. I hope Target promotes you to a customer. Thanks, Carl.
I would say something back, but I don't even know enough about you to give anything. So fuck off.
Keegan sent a third email.
Oh my god.
who said, "Hey Shrimps, I know this is going to be a week after Daytona. Actually, okay, to be fair, he thought it'd be for the next week because we were recording on a Wednesday for some reason. But he says, I know this is going to be a week after Daytona, but I have some complaints. Everyone knows, everyone agrees that this car is so broken and NASCAR is trying to fix things that aren't helping. What I don't like is that NASCAR and specifically Joey Logano are trying to terminate flipping in general. In my opinion, it shouldn't have happened as close together as the Michigan Daytona one, but I don't think getting rid of flipping altogether is the right call either. Flipping in NASCAR is one of the better ways NASCAR gets recognition. I think flipping should stay, but shouldn't happen as close together as the last 2 weeks did. I don't know, what's your take on it? And I know it's early, but when does the core season start and what's the schedule? After Cup Series over. Thanks and sorry for the long email from Keegan. I just want to say, the cars are safer. We can flip them more and we'll be all right.
I think Dale Jr. said it perfectly. Like, he says it's always been part of the sport and cars should always go fast. So let's leave it at that.
And they're safe. Flips are safe.
No, but you don't understand. If we change a bunch of variables, then hypothetically, I mean, we can have cars being launched into the field and they'll crash into the infield and kill a bunch of fans or something.
If this wreck had happened completely differently, then something horrible would occur.
I'm not trying to fearmonger here, guys, but I mean, he could have killed a lot of people.
All right,
last email comes in from Kyle, who says, "What a night! 2 flips in 7 laps is scary. Now can Darlington make it 3 for 3? I'm convinced Daytona just hates Kyle Busch. I joked with friends that we'd get 2 more flips after last week and didn't expect them to wait until the very end of the race. I also had a dream after the race that 10 cars flipped in a Daytona race, so I guess watch out for February." He's so based. I've also been messing with I&I settings in NR, and I got Daytona night to go 212 on the backstretch, and the leader can defend the lead very well. Once again, though, playoffs need to be ousted, or at the very least go to a 10-dude chase without the win in your in. Thanks, Kyle.
Can we?
I got a crazy video before you hit the music.
Oh, we got the fake segment.
What were you saying, Caleb?
Yeah, while Cody pulls that up, I don't know if we've ever talked about it, but does anybody else have just crazy ass racing dreams? Like, I've had a few of those that I like remember. I have one very vividly. I remember it's Brad Keselowski. He was back in like that discount tire 2 car, kind of like the 21 Daytona 500 end, but he does a blowover on the backstretch, and it's just like a horrific, like it's just a sport ender in turn 3. Like I've had a lot of those where it's just like I'm just watching a race on TV and just a horrific wreck happens, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, like holy shit.
I've had those too. I've had those as well. It's fucking hilarious.
All right, let's open Cody's.
Crazy fucking video.
Is this Corey Day video?
This is throwing it back to Corey Day. Dude, he was even being interviewed, and I'll just let it speak for itself. Dude, this is way closer than it should have been.
Here personally, but I guess I am a little biased. So, watch out! Watch out!
We got a water truck about to smoke the.
Oh my god!
Hey, dude, that water truck did not slow down.
Dude, that water
whatsoever.
truck didn't give a fuck.
What the fuck?
So, watch out! Watch out!
Better run over cameraman at this point.
Dude,
Flow racing film crew here.
Did that sound guy like sleep with the water truck's wife or something? What the fuck was that about?
he
Like,
went for him.
Dude, he was like a foot away from getting smoked.
That was live too. Like,
Water truck just hit that guy.
Cody?
I don't. That's like the content crew. That's like different, like a whole different industry than like the live production like us. But
Dude, that water truck guy didn't give a fuck.
Dude, he almost Tony Stewart.
I was
That's
about
a
to
Corey
say,
Day.
dude.
That's crazy.
Are we sure
Those
that
tires
that
are
boom-
big,
literally wearing the
too.
driven to save
Film crew
lives
here.
fire
Hey,
suit.
you just saved his life.
Stop trying, man. I thought he was gonna die right in front of me there.
When all eyes are on Corey Day, Corey Day's eyes are on the future. Okay, so in and out, which
That's a good interview.
Are we sure that the guy with the boom mic wasn't smoking any weed? I think it would have been justified by the water truck if he was.
Yeah.
He was wearing a dark fire suit.
Corey Day might be shrimp material. I think he might actually be based.
That's what I'm saying.
No, water
Remember the
truck
name
driver
Corey
is shrimp
Day.
material.
He'll be a NASCAR superstar.
Look out for your Shrimp Hours Season 3 poster featuring the water truck.
Water truck.
Oh, that noise gate.
What are
came
you
back.
saying, bro? Like, what,
He's
what
underwater.
are you trying to spit out?
We've upgraded from the rider truck to the water truck.
There it is. All right, that was Shrimp Hours 111. This one is either called Corey LaJoy blows himself, sexually transmitted cancer, or beef rod. Take your pick.
I don't know if the
Corey
algorithm
LaJoy
will
blows
like any of
himself.
those.
It has to be Corey LaJoy blows himself.
I don't know that it can be.
It's gotta be.
Because it's talking about last week's podcast.
Yeah, it's a week late. It's a week late.
That's
to
what
the
I'm
news
thinking.
Too.
Josh Berry blows himself.
All right, sexually transmitted cancer. Get fucked. Leukemia spreads through the dick.
I think we
Beef
go
rod.
I think leukemia goes through the. I'm gonna go with beef rod.
That's a lame ass.
That's the most
Yeah, this
family
is a-
friendly one.
Stop the steal, chat. You know what this is
Stop
called,
the
okay?
steal.
We're gonna storm Toronto.
Buy some
Fucking-
merch. That
We're gonna take this country back.
We're gonna take the
take this-
podcast back.
Yeah, we're gonna take this podcast back.
Fucking commie through over here.
Bye.
Fuck Canada.
Blame Canada.
It's over.